Ricky in Jamesville, Georgia. Ricky, line 1, you're live.
Yeah, thank you, John.
You got it,
I
bud.
wanted to say a few words.
Yes, sir.
Do what? Can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
I just wanted to say a few words about the vice president. He came to Georgia, and campaigned for Loeffler and Perdue, and he got up on stage and he said that he was going to fight until every legal vote was counted, and until every illegal vote was not counted. And I believe he lied to the people of Georgia, and I think he should apologize to the people of Georgia for misleading us. And, what are we going to do when Biden comes after our guns? Because that's what they've said they're going to do. They're going to come after our guns. And are we going to stand up then, or are we going to wait? And for a lawyer to say something, or for a judge to rule some way? And I think people need to keep calling for Rasmusburger to resign and for Governor Kemp to resign. If we let up on these politicians, they'll never change. So I just want to thank you, John, for giving us a voice, and that's my opinion. I'll hang up now and let you say something. Thank you.
Well, Ricky, so far you're caller of the day. And thank you for that. So, yes, you're right. Mike Pence came to Georgia 6 or 7 times. I mean, I was at 3 of his rallies. One was in Augusta, I think, and one was in Canton, which is a suburb about an hour north of Atlanta. That was 2. And then I went to another one. I can't really think of, I think it was Savannah or something. I went to 3 of his rallies, and at all 3, for Loeffler and Perdue, he said the same thing. He would fight for every legal vote and fight to get rid of every not legal vote. And he didn't do that, so he did lie. Yes, I mean, it is what it is. You can spin it, but we got to start holding these people accountable. And Mike Pence will never get elected to anything nationally again. Maybe he can go back and run for Congress or something in Indiana. We'll let Indianans decide on that. But if he runs for president in 2024, he's not going to win a state. We're done with that. Nice guy. Thank you for your service. Appreciate it, but you're done. Because we're done with that. Because we have the numbers to control the party. Governor Kemp, done. Lieutenant Governor Cosmo, man. Jeff Duncan, done. Raffensperger, done. We're going to find candidates in Georgia. We're going to run them all. I'm going to have a tremendous network there in 2 years with your help. Go to johnfredericksradio.com, and they're gone. And yes, there's going to be multiple people in the primary. But here's the beauty of Georgia. Number one, they'll never be able to cheat in a Republican primary. Not going to happen. Secondly, right now in this session, the Georgia General Assembly is going to change the voter laws if they're not afraid of Stacey Abrams and getting sued and being called racist and other unbecoming things. If they have the courage to stand up to it, beach balls, the senator will be on at 8. We'll ask him. We'll open up for calls. You can ask him yourself. 8 o'clock. Call him up. Ask him. 888-480-JOHN. Guy's tough. And we're going to get rid of Raffensperger. But the beauty of the Georgia system is that you got to get 50%. So let's say there's 3 people challenging, pick one, Kemp, and Kemp is ahead with 35%. He's got to go to a runoff. And the candidate with the second highest votes gets in it with him, and he will lose. And we will beat them all. And you talk about motivated voters. But, Ricky, you're right. They're going to come after our guns, just like Beto said. They're going to come after your guns. And they're going to try to pass restrictive gun legislation. But they've got a 1-seat majority. They've got a tie in the Senate. And if you think Joe Manchin in West Virginia is going to vote to take your guns away, you got another thing coming. You think John Tester in Montana is going to vote to take your guns away, you got another thing coming. These people will be annihilated in Montana and West Virginia. They'll be annihilated. And we're going to put huge pressure on them.